Do you know that there's an electromagnetic field around our hearts that can be measured scientifically, that expands when we're in resonance and that contracts when we're in dissonance? And this is what is happening when we are opening our heart or when we are protecting our heart. So this is Ashley with Up Level Love and a little bit of Wednesday Wisdom, and today I'm going to be talking about opening our hearts and heart coherence and how important that is and how to do it. So this electromagnetic field that is measurable is something that affects everything that we do. And it's something that we're mostly unconscious with. We don't often drop in and feel the energy in our body. And yet we are sending out signals in every minute of every moment out into the world through whether we are in an open heart or whether we are in a contracted heart. We're either in resonance, we're sending out the message, the signal of love, of attraction, or we're sending out the message of lack, of disconnection. And it is so vital that we start to understand the power and potency of our vibrational field, of the energy flowing through us, of our life force energy it's not really a woo-woo thing, it's measurable, and it is shown in what happens when we are in resonance with that or in dissonance with it. Because we are creating something in every moment, and we're either creating in resonance or creating dissonance. We're either creating destruction, things that are out of whack, or we're creating things that are in alignment, in fullness. So opening our hearts is something that can be hard to understand because most of us have these layers of protection around our hearts that form out of our painful experiences, out of heartbreaks, out of not being met as in our youth. We're not often shown how to do this by our parents and our culture. Our culture is actually really conditioning us to kind of separate from this loving essence within us. And when we do that, though, we often sit and wonder, like, what's going on in our lives? Why are things feeling so bad? Why are relationships not working? Why are things not flowing? And this is usually when we're in dissonance in our field. So being able to drop in and open our hearts and expand this electromagnetic field is really quite simple, and it's phenomenal, but it takes entrainment. Because right now in everything that we're doing, we're entraining our lives to have certain things happen very unconsciously. So the act of connecting into our hearts, of opening of our hearts, of expanding this electromagnetic field is entraining this energy to move, to flow, to expand, and to send that signal of love and attraction and flow out into the world. Through our relationships, through our parenting, through how we walk through the world, whether we're in the grocery store line or we're in a deep conversation with someone that we care deeply about. So this is really, really important, and it's quite simple because all it does is it takes our attention, it takes our awareness to drop in, to feel, and to experience our heart, to get over our experience, to kind of move through them, to overcome them, because we are not our experiences. We are just that emotional field of what we're experiencing in the moment, but to overcome it, to be in the center of it, is where we really get to experience that expansion. And so all it takes is dropping in, feeling our focus, feeling our attention go into our hearts, and wherever our attention goes is where our energy flows. And so when you drop in, you feel, you breathe into this, and you just hold your awareness in your heart so that you can start to feel this energy, because every single one of us is this vibrational field. We are all love. We are not separate from it. We are that. But when we start to experience things like lack and fear and pain or suffering, we separate ourselves from it. It's not the opposite of it. It's just a separation of love. But it's always right there. So we're just focusing our attention and our awareness elsewhere. So when you bring your awareness and your focus back into this field, back into your body, into your energy, and you start to breathe and feel it and notice it and expand it, it's right there. But again, it takes that entrainment. It takes that attention and that focus. And the more you do it, the easier it is to connect to it. To know that you are, in the very essence of yourself, you are love. And the power of that, it has the power to heal our bodies. It has the power to attract what we most desire into our lives and to transform ourselves on the deepest level. This is something that I have been researching in my life for some time now. It's what I coach and teach, and I just returned from Dr. Joe Dispenza's retreat, so it's something that I've been diving into even deeper lately. So I see the potency of it, and Joe Dispenza is doing all this scientific research around it, which is so exciting, so that we can actually see this field and understand it. So the importance of focusing your energy and your attention on opening your heart is creating a resonance of this energy, and it's expanding this, and it's allowing you to kind of overcome your experience and the emotions that surround it, so that you don't get stuck in the past and you start to send out that signal of what you truly desire into the present moment and into the future. You get to start creating what you truly want, rather than being a victim of the past and a victim of your experience of the past. You can't move into the future carrying the signature of the past. So I hope this was helpful. I look forward to sharing more. Keep growing, keep learning, keep expanding, keep exploring. Aloha for now.